Well, I'm off on the start of my trip. 5:30 in the morning. I got away too late. My missus messing around making me sandwiches and stuff, which is wonderful of her, but it always holds me up. 5:30, I've got to get right across the city before I get on the freeway heading to Canberra. But hopefully I'll miss most of the traffic. But that's the reality of living in Sydney. On Sydney's northern beaches, the traffic's atrocious. If I'd have left another half an hour later, it would have taken me 2 hours to get across there at 6 o'clock in the morning. It's bumper to bumper. Even the traffic now is bumper to bumper. But anyway, I'm away. Finally got away. Go down the mountains for a hunt. I'm a bit sad this morning actually, because the Blues got done right on the bell by 2 points. Anyway, I'll flog them next time. Alright, I'll let you know how I get on. Time for a cup of tea. Get out. Have a bit of a break. Oh. This is Lake George. I've seen fallow deer up on the side of the road up here, up on these hills. We're about 40 k's from Canberra. This is Lake George out here. Massive big lake. Some years it's full of water, and other years it's like today, not a drop in it. There's probably water right over, you can just see, I don't know if you can see it or not, there's a wind farm over there. You just see the tops of the windmills over there, so that's how big the place is. But it's dry as a bone at the moment. There's probably a bit of water right on the far edge. It's going to be a nice day. It's a bit cool, but the sun's coming up, the fog's lifting. Yeah. You've got sheep out in the middle of there now. Bit cool still, but it's going to be, it'll warm up. They reckon around 19 degrees today, which is not too bad. Some good wineries around here, just up the back up the road a bit. There's a good winery, nice wine. Gee, the air's clean. Good to get out of Sydney and clear the lungs. Just check the trailer's travelling alright. Oh fuck. Fuck me, I wonder it was fucking bouncing. Fucking check twice, stupid. Fuck me. Can't believe that. Fucking stupid. I'll go take the trailer down and get a load of wood for the fire at home. Fucking idiot, how could you do that? Half asleep, that's how. Fuck. Can't believe I left that fucking dolly wheel down. Fucking yeah, anyway, I'll have a piss and cup of tea and something to eat and get back on the road. snowies over there. You just see a bit of snow up on the top. You see a bit of snow up on the top over there. This is real basalt country. You see all the basalt boulders up in the paddocks along here. It's really good soil though. It all breaks down. This is the Monero High Plains. Deer country. And trout. Big sheep stations up here, 20 and 30,000 acre properties. They produce a lot of that fine wool, what do they call it, really low microns or whatever they call it. They use it, all the Italians buy it and make those Italian suits out of it. See all the rocks in the paddocks. But it's good country for wool growing. It's a beautiful day, the sun's shining. It's about 17 degrees I think. 18 degrees, perfect day. Gets hot up here in summertime. Real dry mountain heat. Berrydale's not far off now, about 8 k's I think. There's a little bit of snow on the tops over there, not much. Usually by this time you can see some over there, straight ahead of us. We might be able to make it out, I don't know. There's not much. Usually by this time of the year that you'll be seeing snow everywhere, all the way down, but they're just up on the top. One of the blokes shot a sandbar deer just up that road on the left there, on the right there. He's coming down his driveway and the sandbar stag was just up on that, just only about a mile up that road there. He was just over in that paddock there where that hill is. And he had his bulls in there. And the stag was in with his bulls. And he's driving down the driveway and he spied this stag. And he shot it right between the eyes with a 222. Dropped it on the spot. I reckon you need real heavy caliber for sandbars. But this one wasn't real heavy, it was only a 222. And it was a big stag. I've got a photo of it. My mate Woody sent me a photo of it. You can see all the basalt country, it's all rock. But they grow, yeah, it's really good for very fertile soil in between those rocks. Be hard to plough around them though. They do it though. That's why most of the old homesteads were all built out of stone. There's that many rocks in the paddocks. Look at it out there. There's that many rocks in the paddocks. They didn't have to go far for bloody building material. We're about 5 k's from Berrydale now. We're right in the heart of deer country, boys. I'm buzzing just driving down the road here. My mate Woody, his cousin Rob, he owns a massive big property just up the road a bit here. I think he's got about 28,000 acres or something. But he runs English Shorthorn cattle on it. And his brother, he owns the property on the opposite side of the road. Rob's place is on the left. It's just up here. You can just see that house up on the hill there. Just up on the hill, that's Rob's place up there. He's a funny bastard. He had a crook shoulder. First time I met him. He said, "How you going?" I said, "G'day, Rob." He said, "I've got a bad shoulder, what can you do for it?" And I said, "I'll fix it for you, mate." I whacked 3 needles into his ankle. He could hardly lift it. He couldn't even lift it above horizontal. Couldn't lift it over his, up above horizontal, his shoulder. I whacked 3 needles into his ankle, and he was able to lift it up over his head. He said he thought I was bloody wonderful. I am actually. But that's Berrydale, you can just see up there in the front. But that's Rob's property there. All that property up there, he owns all of that. All through there. Right into the get to Berrydale, and it goes for miles over the back of his homestead up there. And this is his brother's place on the other side. I'm not sure how much he's got. Not as much. You can see a little bit of snow up there on top of the peak over there. You might be able to pick it up. But we're in the snowy mountains now, boys. Yeah, fixed his shoulder up for him. And I've never hunted on this place. It goes way over the back. I never bothered to. I go to my mate Woody's, but Rob that owns this place here, he runs some of his cattle out on Woody's place as well. So yeah, both of them are all out there. I just spoke to Woody on the phone. Then he's out. He said he's out cutting a load of firewood. So he said he'll be in town in another hour or so. I'll go and see Sylvie. That's his missus. It's a nice little town, this Berrydale. I really like Berrydale. Some good blokes live here. Real country boys, but they're good blokes. Don't stand no nonsense, no bullshit from them. If they like you, they like you. If they don't like you, they let you know it. I'll tell you straight away, you're a fuckwit. Anyway, we better slow down in case there's another one. I think I might have got booked back there by one of those hidden friggin' speed car traps. Mongrel bastard. I don't know, I might have got away, I don't know. Yeah, this is Berrydale. Berrydale, town of trees, I think they call it. They got all the poplars and shit along here. Yeah, Rob owns all this land still on the left hand side. Comes right in. I think he's just about, no, he's back there, finished back there at that turn off, I think. Good pub here. Real good pub. The Berrydale Inn. Or the Snow Goose Inn or something, I think they call it. The chick that owns that art shop, Lucy Rose, what a sort she is. Whoa. There's Dalgety, Bombala. Turn off left down there to Dalgety and Bombala. That's where another property I got. But there's the Berrydale pub. And there's the smoking section. They got the outside fireplace for the smokers. I don't smoke, but my mate Woody does. Going here to his place. Sylvie might be home. She usually doesn't get out of bed till about 11 o'clock. The car's there, so she hasn't gone off anywhere. And there's Woody's house there, the little pink one. I'll go up and turn it off. Anyway, I'm going to turn it off now. Well, I was just out here for a hunt now. When we drove into the place this morning, we saw one mob of deer, but they're spooky as all hell. They just were heading for the hills. They didn't stop at all. There was a buck and about 8 days with him, which is unusual. By this time of year, they're usually in bachelor mobs. But this is the sort of country I'm hunting in, and there's usually deer up in this area here and over the hill a bit. The wind's right in my face, so I'm just going to wander around here. I don't know how you do it, Roger, with your camera, mate, but it's difficult. I'm only using the GoPro here, but that's all at Kosciuszko National Park over there. Usually by this time of the year there's snow on all those peaks, but as you can see today it's a beautiful sunny day, and there's had hardly any snow. I'm just holding this GoPro. You see it was pretty frosty this morning when we come out, and really foggy, but hopefully I can get onto a deer through here. I just haven't been able to get organised with this bloody camera. Anyway, it's only the first day, it's only Friday. Yesterday I got here about lunchtime and went out to Rob's place with Woody, and we drafted out some cattle in the cattle yards. Some steers, had to separate the weaners from their mothers, which was good. I enjoyed that. I like working in the stockyard. Separate them, and the few young steer calves to be sent off to market. But this is the sort of country we're hunting. Probably see a friggin' deer when I've got this camera in my hand. I've got the wind right in my face, so take it slowly. Beautiful country out here. Anyway, look, I'm going to turn this camera off now because I'm getting close to where there might be some. I've just seen 2 deer run over the top here. The wind's swirling down in here. They didn't scent me, they must have seen me, I think. But they were heading out and they bolted. 2 days there, and I saw another group of 8 over the hill there, but they were just hightailing out. This is the sort of country these deer hang in. Little grass, sunny patches there. Still cold morning, it's about 20 to 11, and there's still frost on the ground. I'll just keep slogging away, see if I can come across something. Walk short, glass long. You have to do that in here in this scrub. Nice country to hunt though. They outsmarted me this morning. All this shit on the ground, you can't help but make bloody noise. I've got another place to hunt on, but I've got all day out here, so it's just going to take me time and hopefully come across something and get a shot away. But filming with that big camera, Reggie, I don't know how you do it, mate. But it's fucking difficult, especially in here, this sort of country. It's good when you can set up, but you can't see the deer here. You've got to walk around through the scrub, glassing continuously. You see all the open paddocks, and then there's all this scrubby stuff. And they hang up in here, and there's the beds up in here. Anyway, I'm going to turn it off. I'll turn it off now and get on with it. Hopefully I can get something. Hey guys, brother's a boo-boo. I've been hunting now for 2 hours. This is a new property of mine. I've never been out here before. One of the blokes from the pub in Berrydale owns this place. He said there's heaps of deer out here. I got the wind blowing straight in my face here. I've hunted right up this valley. Right the way up from that valley there. From way down there. I got dropped off down there by Woody. Supposed to be heaps of deer in here. They live up in the bush up in here. And they come down and feed in here. And I haven't seen any. I've seen no sign. But this is a 2,000 acre property. There's a hell of a lot of acres to cover yet. I'm going to go up over the top of this hill. And there's another valley just like this one on the other side there. This is real deer country in here. I'm surprised I didn't see any. The bloke that owns it probably said there's heaps up here, and he said they're quiet, not like my mate's place out at where I was yesterday. Yesterday I saw, we must have seen over 50 deer. Oh shit, I thought there was some there, it's only bloody sheep. Yeah, we saw over 50 deer yesterday, but we couldn't get close to them. Now here's the vehicle. We were driving from paddock to paddock, and what he does, he drops me off and then he goes down the other end of the paddock. He waits for me to hunt through the paddock. I had one shot yesterday at a deer that I didn't hit it. It was just as I was about to fire, it moved off, so I doubt that I hit it. It didn't seem like didn't slow it down at all. But this is the first time I've been out here, as I say, and it's a nice property. Unfortunately, I haven't seen any deer yet. Alright, and there's a roo up on top of the hill. I saw a big fox just down halfway up the valley, but I'm not here to shoot bloody foxes. I want to get a deer, take it home. Anyway, these bloody kangaroos, I don't know if you can see that up on the horizon there, up on the top of that ridge. They're bastards of things. When you're stalking up through this valley here, they see you and they take off. And the deer, it warns the deer straight away. When I first come in here, there was about 20 roos. They took off up into the scrub right down the bottom down there. So there haven't been anything disturbing it up here. So anyway, I'm going to have a drink of water and keep hunting. Hopefully I'll get something. One of the other blokes, another property I got the shoot on, Tim his name is, he was going out last night spotlighting. So he said he's going to grab a young mood animal for me if he sees one. If I don't have any luck, he said I can have it. At least I won't go home empty-handed, but fucking shitting me now. I've seen that many bloody deer yesterday and I haven't seen one this morning. Anyway, I'll come back to you. Well, brother the boo-boo, I finally fucking put one on the deck after 3 days of trying. I come out here this morning, it's absolutely freezing. And there's a group of 6 bucks and Spikey just feeding in here. And I took the shot from, where was it? Just down near that big rock down there. And this is the result. Success. Shot's a bit far back, but I'll take his back straps and back legs. Bit of a mongrel head on him, but I'll take that too. Two, 4, 3 does the job again. Fuck, it's cold this morning though. That wind's blowing right off the peaks. They forecast snow this over. Three days I've been trying to get this bloke. You can see that wind's howling up there. It's blowing right through me. It's like fucking, I don't know what the wind chill factor was, but it was -2 on the drive out here. Anyway, dead down. A bit back from where I was. I was aiming for the shoulder, but anyway, put him down. Fucking cold. Mongrel head on him, but he's a buck. Just looking at how sharp these hooves are. That bloke got cut while he was cutting it out of the fence. I can understand how he got that deep cut in him. Fucking. Anyway, now comes the hard part. Clean him up, get the guts out, and take him home, hang him in the cool room. I've got to go back to Sydney tomorrow, so have to hang him overnight, butcher him tomorrow. Fucking. No, not really gut shot. Probably taking his liver. I don't know what where the exit hole came out. Have a look. There was no way I could get it on film. It just happened too fast. I walked around the corner there, and there they were.
Drag him down there in the sun more.
Yeah, it's come out through his shoulder here. So it's gone in that way.
Oh yeah.
Alright.
I like to come out. Too rough stuff now.
Gonna feed the cattle.
Yeah.
What did you take the photo, will you? You're a few more over that top there.
Mate, brothers went there on the point. Shot. How many was there? 7 or 8?
Yeah, about 7 or 8. You just have to touch that there and I'll get these up.
Trucks in the background. Want me to shift it?
Hey?
The trucks in the background. Want me to shift it?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. I'll grab your rifle. Put it in there. Put it on the other side. Ready? You beauty. Now the hard work begins. That's where he come in on that angle. He come out through the shoulder here. Just here. I went right through him. He didn't run far. He went about 10 yards. That's the exit wound there. Right through. Okay, I'll bring you back, boys. Well, there you go, brothers. I've left the heart for the god of the forest. Just like you blokes do. Got to keep the tradition up. Okay, just thought I'd do that one. See you, boys.